You all know how this story goes. With the dinosaurs, lots of different dinosaurs, and the asteroid, and well, let's not get into detail. I'm here to tell you about what happened long before the asteroid. I'm here to tell you about the Jurassic Coast. Ah, here we are, southern England. As you can see, the Jurassic Coast stretches for 95 miles along the coast of East Devon, all the way to Dorset. Most importantly, you ask, what even is the Jurassic Coast? Well, it's kind of in the name, isn't it? Over approximately 185 million years ago, during the Jurassic period, is when the coastline was formed, making it England's first World Natural Heritage Site. Fun fact, the dinos were still alive then. These are some pictures of what it looks like now. How did it get to this stage? Well, over the millions of years that have gone by, a mixture of sediment rock made up of sand, dirt, and animals that layered over time, thus creating these beautiful cliffs that you see today. And the most important part of why I'm telling you all of this is because of what you were able to find in the Jurassic Coast area. Fossils. To provide you with more insight, we have a very special guest coming up. Ray Chapman, a paleontologist, aka a fossil expert.
I'm Ray Chapman. I've been actually studying the geology along what is called the Jurassic Coast for probably the last 25 years or so. It's not actually unique, it's just that there's an awful lot in a relatively short space because of the way England is tilted. It exposes a lot of strata over several hundred million years. And because at that time it was very busy, the seas, it was marine in the main. That's the reason why there's lots of fossils, because it was just a good environment for them to preserve. I mean, there's one on the wall behind you. They were digging them up many years ago and not knowing what they were. And that's a good example because it's preserved, as you can see. There's another one on this wall which is also a similar species, but that's been predated. When that's died, something has actually eaten it, which is why the bones are all separated. So you can see that the difference between something that gets preserved and something that doesn't. That's important. They're both important. So the significant discoveries, the significance of the fossils isn't so much in the fossils themselves, beautiful though they are and interesting. The significance is what they tell you about the environment when they were alive. Depends which part of the coast you're on. Dorset has a code of conduct which says that you're not allowed to dig in the cliffs. So if you actually spot something important, you have to go and get permission. You go to the Charmouth Heritage Centre, tell them you found something, and usually they will allocate somebody to go and look and decide whether you can actually dig it up or not. I've never actually been in that position where I found anything important enough to actually go and ask permission to dig up, but that's what you would have to do.
Did you know you can go fossil hunting in the Jurassic Coast? Where, you ask? Well, the beaches between Charmouth and Lyme Regis are the best and safest places to try fossil hunting. Remember these rules when fossil hunting. Never hammer at cliffs, never climb cliffs or walk on mudflows. Don't sit under cliffs. Keep an eye out on the tides and dress appropriately for the weather.
I think it's going to continue. I think, as I say, with the modern techniques of analysing fossils and the environment, and it's going to tell us more and more about the past. I mean, one of the ways we've always determined what the past looked like was comparing it to the future, comparing it to the present. So the present is the key to the past.
As you can see in this video, it's the old Harry Rocks, located at Handfast Point on the Isle of Purbeck in Dorset, which marks the end of the Jurassic Coast and this documentary.
You can't